Let's see how to enter concrete elements in CYPE Connect. Starting from a previously created node, we select it in the table on the left-hand side of the interface and edit the connection by clicking on the corresponding button at the top. In the Connection pop-up window in the Model tab, we must specify the operations needed to define the connection. In this example, a plate has been added to the base of column C1, and an adjustment operation has been carried out on it to modify its geometry and enter the welds between the section and the plate. We are now going to enter a concrete element so that we can resolve the anchors between the plate and the concrete later on. To do this, we click on the concrete option in the top toolbar. First of all, we specify the material. If we have defined any concrete in the library, we can select it by clicking on the button on the right. In any case, by clicking on the central button, we can enter or modify the reference and description of the concrete, as well as parameters such as the compression resistance, the compressive strain in the concrete at maximum stress, and the ultimate compressive strain of the concrete. Next, we define the geometry of the concrete volume by typing in the X width, the Y width, and the thickness. To define the position, in the Type drop-down menu we choose Connection if we wish to define the position of the plate by entering the X, Y, and Z coordinates with respect to the centre of the connection. If we need to rotate the concrete element, we can enter the angles about the local X-axis, the local Y-axis, and the Z-axis. In the Type drop-down menu, we can also choose Attached or Perpendicular to indicate that the concrete element is attached or perpendicular to a plate, a section, or a reference plan. In this case, we select Attached to Plate and choose the plate entered in the drop-down menu. We can enter displacements in X, Y, and Z if desired, as well as an angle about the local Z-axis. Finally, we specify the location of the element, which will not be on the front face, but on the back face in our case. From here, once the concrete element has been entered, we can select it in subsequent operations, such as anchors. Once the model is finished, we can continue our work by opening the Analysis tab to analyse the connection.